Ohio gozaimasu! Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. We are outside the East Aldenard Trading Company offices. We've been sent at the behest of Nanamo to speak with Hancock to help facilitate the prosperity of the refugees or newly proclaimed citizens of Ala Mhigo. Gaiko, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? A bit of both. I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how to best invest the wealth of Uldar. My dear Gaiko, I have you to thank for this recognition, I am sure, and I am flattered that you came to me, truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I don't need to know that. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Gaiko, and may your dealings prove fruitful. Okay, so he's sending us all the way back to the Waking Sands. Teleport, or should we take a ship? How much is a teleport to... Oh god, that's expensive. So we can take a boat to Lyse. Then an airship to Thanalan. Because I'm not spending over £1,000 on bloody teleportation, don't you know? Feeling a little bit off colour this morning. I guess it's this morning technically. I don't know what's wrong with me. Stomach feels a bit funny. But I'm sure I will live. Probably picked up some sort of stomach bug. Bizarre. Right, let's get back to Lyse. Oof. It's not a cheap thing travelling between the realms. The life of an adventurer is a taxing one, both physically and financially. Do you know, as much as I hate to admit it, I might be drinking too much coffee. I've been told this so many times. But that may be why my stomach feels off. I've had, what, 4 cups in the last 24 hours? Plus a G Fuel. So, could be that. But you see, I feel the need to be caffeinated. My, you're not wearing much at all. Any sales? Oop. Nope. Nobody wants me blood hemp. Ah well. You live and learn. I think I said in the last recording we'll be making some more informed and relevant trades as we plough through the expansions. Oh, we're just getting these last few missions done and dusted, and then we'll also lose our Sproutling icon next to our name after we've done all this. This is the expansion that your little sprout thing next to your name goes away. Our ship. Ulda. You don't need to watch this. If you've seen one airship journey, you've seen them all. Nothing new to see there. Oh, so I did a little bit of messing around in the gold saucer after the last recording. And I got some more cards. Oh. What have I got? Tansui, we already had that one. Although, could have sworn we got some brand new ones. What's that? Neil Van Darnus, I think that's a new one. That one, Brent, Brennan and Brentmont. That I think is new. Roswin. New, is it? Well, who knows? Anyway, we got some new cards. Jolly good. Played a few matches and we now have 166,780 MGP. Where is Nanamo? In Ulda? Map. She is near the Aetheryte Plaza. Oh yeah, that's right. She said she'd be waiting for us there, didn't she? Jolly good. No. Whee! Jump around. Jump around. Nanamo. How are we? Welcome back, Gaiko. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? With Lolorito, and you agree to this? I am well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Uldar effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. Right then. It's a fairly easy trip to the west. Unless you're taking us straight there. Wow, that's so helpful. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I have heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves. Okay. I will. The appointed room being the storeroom. We couldn't have done this in the solar.
暁から砂の家に招かれるとはよほど重要な商談であるとそう考えてよろしいか暗殺というなら遠慮させてもらいたいがな
Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth. Those teeth. I present Nanamo, whatever her name is, I've forgotten.
これは一本取られましたな。まさかここに来て 商談相手にマスクをかぶられる気分を知ることになろうとは。
Masks off.
これでよろしいですかな、七も陛下。いえ、リリラお嬢様とお呼びした方が。
七もでよい。どうやら余興は楽しんでもらえたようなのでな。早速商談に移りたいのじゃが。
Having a little joke, are we?
よろしいでしょう。一体どんな提案をしてくださるのですかな。
So am I.
ザナラーンに居留するアラミゴ難民についてじゃ。彼らの祖国への帰還を支援したい。戦勝祝賀会の一件の詫びとして受け取ったそなたの財産の半分とテレジアデレジの権益、これを財源として公費を投じるつもりじゃ。しかしこの計画はアラミゴ難民のためだけではなく、我らウルダ派にとっても投資に見合う益のあるものとしたい。
Oh, really?
そして利益を上げることにかけて100億ギルの男と呼ばれるそなたに勝る者はおらぬじゃろ。どうか知恵と力を貸してはくれまいか。
どうやら女王陛下も世の中の仕組みというものをいろいろと学ばれたようですな。詳しい話をお聞かせ願いたい。
She's now become a savvy business person with the aid of Godbert Mandeville.
なるほど。難民の帰国を支援する見返りに当地で新たな産業を起こし、利益の一部をウルダ派の民へ還元すると。
The gold must flow.
良き考えと存じます。理念は実に素晴らしいが、未だに事業としては具体性に欠けると言わざるを得ませんな。
That's a good point. What is the prime industry of Ala Mhigo? Mining?
さすがにウルダ派随一の商人じゃな。手厳しいが確かに具体案を考える必要がありそうじゃ。ところでそなたは戦いの過程でギラバニアの地を横断し、様々な場所を見てきたはず。どこかに今回の計画に適した難民たちが住まい産業を起こせるような集落はあったか？
That's a good question. Well, Alagiri seemed... Alagana has the mining industry. I'd say Alagana.
確かに採石業なら利益が出る可能性はある。だが重い石材の運搬にかかるコストを考えれば魅力的な産業とは言えまいな。
Okay. Well, Alagiri doesn't have any industry near it, so it's going to have to be the saltery.
ソルトリーか。ロッホセル湖に面した塩漬け工房があった寂れた村。かの塩湖の塩には独特の旨味がある。帝国の侵攻によって供給が断たれた時には美食家たちが大いに嘆いたものだ。塩とは食の基本にしていかようにも姿を変え多くの品を生む。そう、莫大なギルに姿を変えるやもしれぬな。
Okay.
どうじゃ、当地の住人との交渉は必要になろうが、この計画に東アルデナード商会として乗るつもりはあるか？
よろしいでしょう。ギラバニアの白き結晶を我が商会の知恵と力によって 100億のギルへと変えてご覧に入れましょう。
You do that.
それがアラミゴを助け、かの猛牛が進むべき道を照らさんという我らが女王陛下のお望みとあらば。
That is well.
交渉成立のようじゃな。
We did it. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. But I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Gaiko. I could not have done it without you. Ah, you probably could have. A meal. Lobster split in half lengthwise, slathered with a heavily seasoned sauce and grilled in its shell over an open flame. Sounds lovely. I'm just going to go for the gold. Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Gaiko, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Ala Mhigo. My thanks again. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavour which promises to benefit the peoples of Ala Mhigo and Uldar both. Cool. Who else is back here? Scion Supplier. Okay. Prepare my stuff. Tar. Alright, Wigston. Long time no see, mate. Right. Oh, we can... Porta Pretoria is near where we need to be. Good thing we set that one up. Securing the saltery. Yeah, I guess Alagana didn't really have that much in terms of valuables. It was the first thing that sprung to mind when they mentioned industry, but of course the saltery here will be just as valuable when restored to its former glory. Now we just need to finalise the deal. Flappy, flappy, birdie, birdie. We haven't had any new mounts in a while either. Got all these when we did the last event thing. I say the last event. It was an event. Oh, that was quite a long time ago now, actually. I can't remember what it was called. It was before the new patch came out. Gaiko, you're back. What did Nanamo... Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? Yes, I am. In fact, I need to. So, Raubahn says he's going to return to Uldar, but she isn't sure what he wants. She isn't sure he wants to. Tell us something we don't know, but I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalise the saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. For all that's happened, he's the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. But, on a more practical note, Lyse, assuming the interim government elects... On a more practical note, Lyse, assuming the interim government elects to accept Uldar's proposal, I have one caveat I should like you to include in the bargain. Ala Mhigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all, and allowing Uldar to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control. Oh yeah, they don't know that we've got all that treasure. Honestly, Alphanord, it's like Kagain never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Saltary's residents. Whiskar, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what? What? I'd like to hear what thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Gaiko? I might need you to fill in the details. Then I shall come as well. Should Watt wish to discuss figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. Okay then. Bye-bye. Let's fly over there. I don't know whether or not they're going to be on board with the idea or if they're going to feel some resentment towards the idea. Who can tell with these people? I mean, it should be a no-brainer. We'll soon find out. Where are we landing? Ah, yes. What manner of mischief brings you young'uns to Old Wat this time, eh? They want to rebuild the Saltary, Grandad. Gaiko, tell him about the deal. Well, bugger me. We've never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to cull the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Grandad, we'll take care of all that. Commander Hexter's been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Whiskar, my lad. Truly I would. So, does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training, aye, but mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you, Gaiko? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties, teach me how to deal with them? I can give you some pointers. Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. Whilst you're busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltary to its former glory. Good hunting. Okay. Where have you gone? There you are. Right, fighting class 101. Right then, Gaiko, I've got a spyglass here you can use to take a closer look at these pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Search your surroundings for yabbies. You may move the camera as well as zoom in or out. Okay, target a yabby and inspect it. A yabby? Guessing that's a yabby. Okay, that's not a yabby. Oh, gotta find its weak point. Its head. Nope, it's not its head. Is it there? That's belly. Its tail. its leg. Its antenna. Okay. Where is this Yabby's weak point then? Its eye. I'm a bit puzzled. Oh, what was that? Changed colour then. It's not its mouth. It's not its head. Okay, I'm a bit puzzled. That's the only Yabby. Oh, hang on. Did its eye open up then? Oh, Yabby's jaw. Yeah. The Yabby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, but the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. There you go, there's your target. Ah, looks like you've found a Yabby. They say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the underside of the head. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then, wish me luck. You don't need luck, you've got me. Go on, do it. Well done. Well done, you murdered an animal. Congratulations. Thanks, Gaiko. I did just as you told me and the Wavekin went down like a sack of popotos. Let's find something else. God, he's got bloodlust. Just wants to kill things now. What have we? No more Yabbies. We're done with them. There's a person over there. Wanna kill a person? Oh no, it's you. Thought you were following me for some reason. Alright. I think I can handle the Yabbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Check surroundings for a thing. We've got this. There you go. And kill that thing in its eyeball. The Forbad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the salt golem inanimate. You sense power pulsating from behind its brow. Ugh. Forbad. How do I defeat one of those? Destroy the core within its brow. Inside its head, is it? I'll try to stab it right between the eyes then. And he was never heard from again. Yeah, went all flat. Okay. 2 down. It's not easy fighting with the Liberator of Ala Mhigo watching your every move, but I got the job done. Thanks for the advice, Gaiko. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. Any road, we should head back to the saltery before Grandad starts to worry. I've been snipped into pieces and fed to a Yabby's hatchlings. Yabby. What killed you? A Yabby. Shameful. Can we get across here? We can fly. I don't know why I asked that question. We're not limited by roads and land. Okay. See, you've returned in one piece. Dealt with all those beasties, did you? I fought them myself, after a bit of instruction from Gaiko here, like. Once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Unless new monsters show up with different weak points. Good lad. Fine young man you've become, Whiskar. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late I hear tale of folks over in the city drunk on victory and hungry for revenge, their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sights on the future, on things which will improve our lot. Things like getting the saltery ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. Yeah. What's next? Ooh. A weapon coffer. It seems Whiskar has the saltery security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into very presentable dwellings. Good to hear. Message from General Aldin. Apologies for the interruption, sir, but the General would speak with you at your earliest convenience. Do not feel obliged to wait around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Uldar. You should go. General Aldin asked that you wait for him by the main gate in the Ala Mhigo quarter. My apologies again, sir. Fare you well. No need to apologise. You're just doing your job. And I will go and do mine. Bye, chaps. Next time I'm back this way, I expect to see a fully functioning business. Pulling in the profits like it should be. What is that? Who is that? Is that the Mad King? What was his name? Theodoric? Something like that. Okay. Outside these gates? Can we fly up? Yes, we can. Destination. You've arrived at your destination. Ooh, starry night.
すまない。遅くなった。
It's alright. It's a nice night for a wait.
またもフォルドラの処刑を求める市民たちが騒ぎを起こしてな。対応のため走り回っていたのだ。
It's going to be a problem if that keeps happening.
解散はさせたが。やれやれ。貴様に愚痴を言っても始まらんな。話というのはだな。山岳地帯への進軍中にアレンバルドたちの部隊が拘束した2人の捕虜のことだ。
Okay.
当初はその軍曹から帝国兵と思われていたが、取り調べの過程で正体が判明した。ユユハセとローレンティス。そう、イルベルトに従って逃亡していたクリスタルブレイブの残党だ。
I do.
どうやら奴らはバイサルの頂上にて神竜召喚のニエとするため、解放軍の闘士たちを虐殺するのに一役買ったらしい。
Oh.
そんな連中を貴様ならどう裁く？
Oof. Eesh. Their lives would be forfeit. Execution is not the answer. I mean... Yeah, if we want to follow in the example that Lyse is trying to set, we don't execute them. And we've all been talking about we don't want to appear as savages, so let's not execute them.
あれだけの裏切りを受けてなお除名を求めると。優しいな、貴様は。
That seems oddly contradictory to what you were just preaching in the last episode about Fordola. She did some terrible things.
ともかく貴様の気持ちはよくわかった。いずれ同盟軍として法廷で裁くことになろうが。
I was going to say, I very much doubt the actual ultimate decision rests with me. I am but a captain of the Maelstrom.
さて、要件はここまでなのだが、すまぬが、もう少し時間をもらえるか。
I'd love to take a midnight stroll with you. See, look at that smile. Most excited I've been about taking a walk in a long time. Nope.
イルベルドの件では貴様にも迷惑をかけたな。我が輩のどちらつかずにも見える態度が奴を強行へ誘った面があるのは間違いない。
It was his choice. I mean, it did lead to a pretty bloody extreme set of events, but
すまなかった。
it's alright. No need to apologize.
だが、貴様を筆頭とした暁にピピンを含めたエオルゼア同盟軍の将兵たち、そしてアラミゴの同胞たちの奮戦によって祖国は奪還できた。暫定政権の主導で新たな国の在り方についてもほどなく方向性が示されることになるだろ
う。Yeah, speaking of that, are you staying here or are you going back to Uldar?
そうなれば我が輩はウルダハへと戻り、これまで通りナナモ様を支えるつもりだ。
父上。
もちろん、ここアラミゴは我が輩の生まれ故郷であり、捨て去りたいわけではない。
I thought that might be the case.
考えなかったわけではないのだ。実のところ、一人の気ままな傭兵として貴様と共に戦いたいと無双したことすらあるのだぞ。
We'd have been glad to have you.
だが我が輩は七も様の剣になると誓った身。やはりその誓いを破るわけにはいかぬのだ。
父上、それは真なる心の声なのですか？
無論だ。我が剣と心は常に七も様と共にある。どうしてだろうな。貴様にはこの決意を伝えておきたいと思ったのだ。
Yeah, don't worry, I'll tell you. Just get out of here. Go on, don't look back. Okay. That took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that's settled. Arenvald, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are Kalyana, the ones that summoned the Primal. They are insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lyse is trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all of the native beast tribes, but we assumed the Kalyana would refuse it out of hand. We'd best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Gaiko, you've dealt with these Kalyana before. I'd have you at my side. You shall have me. Now let's go and see what this is all about. Up and away! We don't use the front gate, we just fly over the walls. I like the way that we can't actually go into the city that way, or the palace. It's still classed as a dungeon. Right then. What's all this about then, eh? Eh? March up to our gates armed. How dare you. Gaiko, Raubahn, gods, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss, but we did not come here to shed blood. Claim to seek harmony with all who call Girabania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewellery. You have my word that it will all be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Okay. I'm sensing that letting them in with their weapons is going to be a bad move. Yes, why do I have the feeling we've welcomed a Viper into our midst? Cool. Let's see what's in this weapons coffer. Do we have room in our inventory? Yes, we've got one more space left in our main weapon slots. So, copy of Kinyoshu Kai. Let's have a look and see what that is. Oh, it's better than what we've got. It's actually better. The vitality 127, so it's not massively better. 128 intelligence up to 137. Yep, and okay, so this increases spell speed, and direct hit, whereas this one is direct hit and crit. Do you know what? I'll equip it. What does it look like? Can't tell. Got some nice Japanese writing in it. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. We'll keep that for now. Let's just unlink the materia from that. Reeve. Right, now we really are going to need to go and meld some materia. We'll accept this next mission. What's that? Dress up Raubahn. Detachable arm optional. This Kalyana elder's intentions seem at odds with what... Start that one from the beginning. This Kalyana elder's intentions seem at odds with what we know of her tribe. What think you, Gaiko? The enthralled cannot be trusted. Mayhap even the enthralled can learn to compromise. No, the enthralled can't be trusted. Aye, it is said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation. And I strongly doubt the Kalyana have suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? As always, we certainly can. I'll go and round up our comrades and send them to the Ala Mhigo quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Gaiko. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. In a bit, chaps. I will head back there now. Because I don't trust the sequence of events that's playing out. I think we're about to be caught with our trousers down. Incoming. Right. Scions? Gaiko, I have brought reinforcements. Arenval told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Ishtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I am not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but Alice's report suggests that they shunned contact with other races. Despised it, in fact, even compared to other Ananta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lyse was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, It would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Ishtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Gaiko, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city at the top of the stairs. Excuse me. Guard there should have been instructed to let you pass. Let us pass. Let's go find out if they have been. And if not, we will spank them thoroughly. What? Oh. You're with the Scions, sir. General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside, if you'll follow me. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should have melded some materia before we jumped in. That's a groovy banner. Ah, look at everyone. This all looks very congenial.
Minna, 集まってくれてありがとう。私はリセ・ヘクスト、アラミゴ解放軍の代表をさせてもらっているわ。今日この場には各集落の長、国外に避難していた人たちの死者、それにアナンタ族やキキルン族、ギラバニアに生きるすべての同胞の代表者たちが集っている。ところで、この大広間に入ってみんなは最初に何を見た？
The big ass stone animals.
私はあれを見たわ。今あの玉座には帝国が送り込んできた総督もアラミゴが生み出した暴君の姿もない。この中であの玉座に座りたいものは？
Nice open question.
また誰かを座らせたいと望むものは？なら皆ここに座りましょう。車座になって。私たちは皆対等な隣人であり、そして友人なのだから。
Well said. Now sing Kumbaya. Could have got some cushions at least.
リセは覚悟を決めたようだね。王政という選択肢を早々に除外させて、共和制や主張制への道を示してみせた。予想以上に話し合いはスムーズに進みそうだね。
Well, things can only go downhill from here.
アラガーナの村長としての意見は以上だ。
ありがとう。次はカリアナの族長シャンティさんの番ね。共和制への移行を求める意見が多いけれど、どうかな？
Go on then, let's hear the first whispers of discontent. What? What's happening?
我らアナンタ族は人の子らを含めて ギラバニアに生きるすべてのものに対して求める。
No, that's not what we're discussing.
美神ラクシュミの信仰を。
Oh God. For the love of the gods. How is she summoning that thing again? Right. Well, you know what to do. I bet she's like eating a load.
戦策は後だ。みんな、この場から避難するんだ。早く。テンパードにされるぞ。俺たちで盾になるぞ。
Yep. No. Okay, yep, that works as well. Evacuate. It's okay, on your feet. You're saved. Now run. Are we going to fight it? Oh, no.
警備の者を先んじてテンパードに変えていたか。だが
Plop. Yeah. Don't think so.
代表者たちをラクシュミの虜としたいらしいな。
あの人がアレンバルドと二人で盾になってくれてるけど。
これだけの人数を守りながらでは思うように戦えまい。
We've been in worse situations.
ラウバーン、お願いがあるの。ここで代表者たちを守っていて、すぐに援軍を連れてくるから。
任せるのみか。我が受験のほどたやすく突破できると思わぬことだ。
I'm sure you'll have a lot of takers for that. Now, what are we doing? How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Gaiko? Use the duty action Deflect to dissipate the Aether Spheres Lakshmi releases during the battle. Allowing an ally to be enthralled by an Aether Sphere will result in failure. Right, so we've got to deflect the spheres. Deflect. Deflect. Okay. Deflect. Deflect. Probably summon Carbuncle might be a good idea. Here's some spheres. Deflect that one. Need that to go away. Deflect that. Oops, there's he. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Deflect. Deflect. It's like playing Missile Command. Deflect. Deflect. Oh my god, there's loads of them. Deflect. Get 3 in 1. Deflect those 2. Deflect that. Deflect. Some moving quicker than others. Deflect. Oh, where's my cursor? Deflect. Deflect. Yes, got that one. Oh god. Oh, I think we buggered it up. We buggered it up. We buggered it up. We buggered it up. Deflect. Help me, Arenvald. Deflect. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did we fail? No, I think we did it. I think we're okay. That is a good point. There's way too many of them for us to deal with between 2 of us. Oh, okay, Fordola. Yeah, drastic times call for drastic measures. Yes. Very much so. Defeat her. Right. Do we still have to kill those things? Okay. Why is she over there? Lyse? We stand and fight together. The envoys are in your care. Surely you do not mean to? Well, very well. I shall something or other. See our guests to safety. Okay, good. Right, can we carry on killing it now? I don't think she's going to addle us. I think we're fine. Oh god, yeah, we've got to do one of these things. Ready? Escape. Alright. Deflect. 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 Get that last one. Yes. Please do. I can't keep doing that. It's stressing me out. Oh. Oh god. No, I'm gonna get hit. Shit. Shield. Shield. Use the shield. Bloody hell. This is one thing after another. No, don't come this way. Behold her divine brilliance, apparently. Yeah, it's okay. It's a shame we can't use the limit break. Come on, keep us shielded. Don't seem to be doing very much damage at all. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. Now, piss off and don't come back. Yes, we did. Welcome to the ranks of the Icon Slayers. Now then, what are we going to do about this? Oop. Who came to see you in prison? Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Lyse.
一体何のつもりだ。
繰り返さないからよく聞いて。ついさっきアナンタ族が王宮内で万神を召喚した。それであの人たちがたった2人で戦っている。フォルドラ、 あなたには万神と戦う力がある。そして悔しいけれどその力が私にはない。前に時間だけはあるって言ったけど、ごめん、もうその時間はなくなった。今すぐ決めてちょうだい。その剣でゼノスのように自ら命を絶つのか、あるいはアラミゴの人たちを守るために戦うのかを。
Well, I'm very, very glad she decided not to top herself. Still don't trust you, but thanks for the help. And we saved the people. And what's better is they've all witnessed us saving the people. Oh yeah, that's probably not a good thing. What are they going to make of this? Mic drop. I'm out.
仕事は終わった。寮に戻る。
Looks like you're taking yourself back to your cell.
私はお前たちドクロ連隊を許さない。許せるわけもない。だが
Yeah, pretty much my sentiment. Don't trust you.
万神と戦い、我らが解放者を助けてくれたこと、それだけは礼を言わせてもらう。
Yay. We did it. We defeated that Primal again. Well fought, Gaiko, Arenvald. That was a near thing. Ah, yeah, stand against the Kalyana. Would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... it's my fault. My stupid mistake. Alas, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favour of the Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind. A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Ishtola. we'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when $4 turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. It's true, she did. I saw it. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think $4 picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. You say the world in which $4 grew up. If you say the world in which $4 grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Ala Mhigan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. It may very well take that. It is a long and arduous path you've chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphanord. First step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Gaiko, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. As you were. Isn't it just?
代表者会議は先ほど終わったよ。イシュガルドの庶民院という先例に倣う形で、民衆に選ばれた代表者による議会を発足させることに決まった。
Interesting.
これで、アラミゴにおける我が輩の役目も終わる。故に、ギラバニアの星々を最後に見ておこうと思ってな。
I shall leave you to your gazing. You've come here to tell him not to come back, haven't you?
What? どうした？何か忘れでも。ナナモ様、なぜこのような場所に？
ラウバーンよ。今日この日をもって不滅隊局長および査察衆としての任を解く。
Ooh.
なんですと？
ラウバーン、わらわはもう大丈夫じゃ。だからそなたは一人のアラミゴ人として生まれ故郷に帰り、同胞たちのために働くのじゃ。
またも全てをお一人でお決めになるおつもりか。
I don't think she's likely to
一人で決め
forget.
ることの愚かしさなどとうに悟っておるわ。故に最も信頼できる者に相談し、熟考を重ねて決めたのじゃ。
最も信頼できるものですと。我が輩は信頼に値せぬということですか。
そうじゃ。己の心の奥底に秘めた本心を語ってくれぬそなたをどうして最も信頼できるものと胸を張って言えよう。アラミゴの情勢が落ち着いたらウルダ派に戻るとそう語る。そなたの目に迷いがあることわらわが見抜けるとでも思ったのか。見くびるな。わらわがどれほどそなたを頼りにしどれほど信頼してきたのか分かっておらぬのはラウバーンそなたの方じゃ。
しかし我が輩はあの時誓ったではありませんか。ナナモ様、あなたの剣となると。
わらわはそなたから新たな剣をもらっておるわ。受験ティソーナを継いだピピンという剣をな。わらわはその剣をそしてロロリトラ共和派の重鎮たちをも使いこなす女王となってみせる。だから
She does need to stand on her own. It's true.
アラミゴへ帰るのじゃ。ここがそなたの故郷なのだから。
But it is sad.
ナナモ様。
ラウバーンよ、笑え。わらわは笑顔で送り出したいのじゃ。
ありがたきお言葉。これまであなたという女王に仕えることができて光栄でした。
明日よりそなたはウルダ派の剣ではない。アラミゴの剣であり、より多くを守るエオルゼアの剣じゃ。よいな、ラウバーン。
はい、ナナモ様。
Oh, a shooting star and everything. The Return of the Bull. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to leave it for now. So, General Raubahn Aldin is returning home to Ala Mhigo. Kind of thought it'd happen, but that was a very emotional farewell. Yeah, next time we will forge ahead and see if we can't wrap up what's left of these intermediary missions. But for now, for myself, running in circles around Lyse, Arenvald, and Alphanord, it's goodbye, and I will see you next time. Jolly good show there, old boy. I'll make a scion of you yet.